Hello guys, my name is FX and welcome to a disclaimer. So the more observant of you will see in this video in a few seconds that there's a lot of DIY shit going on. That is because I played this game, would you rather, but my dumbass forgot to record the fucking screen capture, didn't I? Yes, I did, because I'm a knob. So, yes, the footage, might I say, was alright. It was going well, I thought, until I realised that I didn't capture the screen. Have I mentioned that? I'm a dick. So, rather than throw it away or do it all again with different questions, I thought we'd make this video unique and add a little bit of DIY elements to it. So that's why you've got the shit Photoshop skills that you are about to see on screen rather than the main thing. So that being said, please enjoy, just ignore the shitty DIY tile things. Bye! Hello guys, my name is FX and welcome to Would You Rather, or rather either is what it's called. The link will be in the description. Again, I don't know if this is the official game that everyone's been playing, but it looks like it nonetheless, so I thought we'd give it a go. It's kind of Would You Rather, but it's called either. Never mind. So it's a game where you have two choices and you need to pick the best one, and then after that you get revealed to you what other people have said about said question. So like this: would you rather have a giant birthmark covering 78% of your face, or have a two-footed tail? Right, so discussion ensues. Would you have 78% of your face is quite a lot, and we live in a, it's like I'm speaking on a podium right now. 78% is quite a lot, ladies and gentlemen. But if you take into account today's society, that of Twinder and such, you will realize, I don't know why I'm doing pauses, they all seem to do pauses, you will realize that we live in a very what's the word? Give me a minute. Yes, I'm conferring now. Yes. I'm not really. I'm just trying to buy time so I can remember the fucking word that I'm trying to say. Yes. Yes. Vain society is the word that I'm looking for. Holy shit, a 5-year-old would know that. We live in a very vain society. So I'm gonna go, having said that, I'm gonna go with have a 2-foot tail. And most people agree. 1,136,136 agree with yours truly. Next question. Would you rather always run or always crawl? Right, well, if you're always running, you'll always be running. And you'll always be fast, maybe. It doesn't specify how fast you'd be going. So if it was a jog, or you could speed up or slow down, you'd always be knackered though, wouldn't you, really? So I was going to say, if you could slow down and go to like a really slow jog to have a conversation. If you've been sprinting like for 5 minutes before then, you'd be knackered to have a conversation anyway. Whereas if you crawl, you're crawling, you're looking like a twat. But having said that, you'd be looking like a twat anyway, even if you were always running all over the place. But if you were crawling, you could talk to people, wow, I'm gonna go with that. I'm fairly, what? Really? 11%? What is wrong with you guys? Would you rather have to eat tree bark for 1 meal a day? Is that every day? I guess it is. Or have to pour cold milk over everything you eat? So milk for me is I'm all right with milk. I like milk. I don't drink it, but I have it on cereal. That's about the only thing I have it on. But tree bark I've never really had, nor do I want to have one as a meal for a day for the rest of my life. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, this. I'm gonna pour milk over everything, but it's everything you eat though, isn't it? It's everything you eat. So like if you want spag bol, it'll be milk on, how much tree bark are we talking? Are we talking like that much? Or are we talking like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here helping? In which case, it's, because you could get up, couldn't you really, and just eat it, and then that'll be it, done for the day then. Then you'd be like, right, it's like homework. Mom, I've done it. There we go, I've done it, like, and I can enjoy my day then. So, I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, right, that was a bit on the fence thing. Because would you have milk on spag bol? Would you have milk on fajitas? Would you have milk on pizza? That's the deal breaker for me. I couldn't have milk on me pizza. So I'd get up, get it out of the way with, down loads of Monster energy drink, other energy drinks are available, or Coke, the other fizzy drinks are available. Get it out the way with, like homework, get that done, and then the rest of the day is mine then, and then I can have my pizza or other healthy shit, which I really should be eating right now. Moving on, while getting ready for the day, would you rather never be able to look in the mirror again, always get dressed in complete darkness? I think we're gonna go for that one. Not because I'm a vain bastard. I'm not a vain bastard in the slightest. But my reasoning for this is if you have to get dressed in complete darkness, once you go out the room and you see light, you can look down and go, oh, I'm dressed like a knob. Go back into the dark room, get changed again, have a second go, come back out, repeat, and you know, just keep going backwards and repeating. So basically, I'm gonna go for that one, because not being able to look in a mirror again, if you gotta go for a job interview, if you got your wedding day, really, you can't go on your wedding day without looking at a mirror, really. But having said that, you can't really go for a wedding day with getting dressed in the dark. But having said that, you'll have mate. Bring a mate along, some guy who you've not spoken to for ages. Bring him on the action, explain the dilemma, go like, look, I did this thing, I played this game once, I got cursed, and I need to get dressed in the dark. Would you like to help me, because you can probably see? Having said that, it is a dark room, never mind, scratch that. You eat more carrots is what you do. You've got to eat more carrots so you can see in the dark, and then you'll be fine. That one, I'm going for it. 64% agree with me and my carrot dilemma. Moving on, would you rather be hunted by people or hunt people? That's the dilemma, isn't it? Is it better to be hunted or hunt? Is it better to kill someone or be killed? Because shit happens either way. Either you die naturally, or if you believe in the afterlife and stuff like I do, you'd go to hell for sinning. But in this case, if I'm gonna hunt people, I might just hunt them for a tickle fight, not necessarily gonna kill them. So we're gonna go for that one. We got that one fairly done and dusted pretty quickly, and 84% of people agree. So we're gonna go on the next one. Would you rather? I can't help but think this. I've come across a glitch here. But we're gonna keep going with it. Would you rather chug two cups of trash juice, right, or chug 1 gallon of milk 6 months past the expiration date? None of them. No, I'm feeling slightly nauseous just thinking about that. So, first, the politician again. First, we must we need to examine what exactly trash juice is. So, is trash juice an amalgamation of things? An amalgamation, that's also a word, I think. Is it a collection of shit? Or do we have our specific bin, in which case we can put shit in? Because if I'm gonna starting today, if I'm gonna start having a trash bin that is gonna be turned into trash juice, like a blender, I'm only gonna put good shit in there that hasn't gone off or whatever. I'm gonna go to the shops, buy fresh shit, and then put it in the trash juice bin is what I'm gonna do. Or would you rather chug a gallon of milk 6 months past? No, you do. I'm gonna do that. You buy a fresh bin, you rinse it out, never been used before, you put fresh shit in there, you condense that into juice, and then you chug that. Done and dusted, sorted, moving on. 63% agree. That's cracking, that is. You know you're onto something when 63% of the population agree with your brand new trash juicing mechanic thing. What? Would you rather go to a distant planet or travel through time? I think I'd rather go to a distant planet on this one, because although time travel would be exponentially good, again, I don't know if that's the right word. It'll be exciting is what it would be. I'd probably go back and drop a spoon where a spoon shouldn't have been dropped. Someone would come across and find said spoon, and then Hitler would survive. And then we'd all be speaking German, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but we'd all be German-speaking Nazis right now. So I probably wouldn't want to do that, because I don't trust myself with spoons. So I'd probably rather go to a distant planet and find aliens, the good kind of aliens, the one with the two ears and the 2 eyes that go blub blub blub, not the one that in the game that tries to bite your bollocks off. So I'd probably go with that one, to be fair. Oh, apparently 15% agree with me and 85% disagree with me. Well, they don't know how stupid I am. Really? Do they? Really? When we think about it? Fine. Good. Would you rather have a British accent? I do. Or have an Australian accent? Speaking from someone with a British accent, I'd rather have an Australian one. Because it's new. But then I might get bored of it after a while. And my videos would sound a bit weird. Because I'd be like, hey, how's it? No, I'm not even going to try. So... Did you? Who? We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep my British accent, even though it's proper shit. Would you rather run 26 miles, no thanks, or swim 5? Swim! Of course it's a no-brainer that. I've got nothing against exercise, you understand. But running 26 miles takes a bloody long time. Dan actually did one, a few years ago with another mate of his, and he did it for charity and stuff, but the shit he had to go through, we're talking like preparation wise, we're talking in all weathers, rain, hail, snow, Armageddon. He was out there every day running like 5-10 miles a day, and I cannot think of anything worse. Having said that, there's going to be a lot of shit that's going to be worse than that, but I can't think of anything I really would not want to do more than run 26 miles or a marathon or whatever. I just get bored. Like, even with music, there's only so much music you can listen to, and like 3-4 hours of music walking past bloody concrete buildings and nature, like there's shit to see, don't get me wrong, there will be shit to see, but there's only so many like bloody panes of glass and panes of glass, Jesus, there's only so many bloody fields of grass. Not glass. Fields of glass is a different thing. There's only so many fields of grass that you can see before you've seen them all. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there's nothing more boring to me than running for 26 miles, especially on your own. What's that about? Ugh. Would you rather string your opponent along for the entire fight or crush them from the beginning? Crush them from the beginning? Why would you? Why 74%? Thank you. Why would you? You want to knock them out straight away and then go for the bar is what you want to do. Because with a diet, with fighting, you need a diet hard, and I'm taking it like opponent along for the we're gonna go with the thought process of you're a boxer or an MMA fighter, if you will, or whatever. So you spent God knows how many months training for this shit, not eating like certain foods and whatever. But just like you're doing for a bodybuilding show, I guess. You can't eat certain foods, just anything really, or dieting or whatever. If you've got a goal, you do all you can to get to that goal or body weight or whatever. Just train, stay on track. Just bang the microphone. I do apologize. You do a lot of training to get to said fight, and there's a lot of sacrifices you meet along the way. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go and scoff your face and drink beer and be merry afterwards, because let's face, if we're talking like a high profile fight, you've just been paid a shit ton of money. You've won because those were the two options you were gonna win. So finish them off quick, get paid X amount of millions of quid or whatever for 5 minutes, if that. Go and stuff your face, go and shag your wife, and then it's a beautiful day. Would you rather live in Boston or live in New York City? Now I've been lucky enough to go to both of these. Jesus Christ. But Boston, I was really young because me dad went to America all the time on business, like Monday through Friday or something like that, and then I was only a little tyke, and then he'd come back for the weekend. But occasionally we'd get like trips out there to go and see him for like a week or two. So me and my mum would go and visit Boston and all its glory and stuff, while he'd be working 9 to 5, and then we'd, whatever. Again, I can't really remember it because I was only a week tyke. Granted, I'm only a week tyke now, but in age I'm a lot older than I was back then, so I can't really remember a lot of it. So New York is a most recent memory because we went there a few years back. I say a few years back. It was probably for me, I can't remember. Was it my 21st? No, it wasn't. It was longer than that. Anyway, it's been. I've got vivid memories of New York rather than I have of Boston. So I'm gonna have to, just on that basis, click New York. If I had a choice to live anywhere, it'll be LA because I absolutely adore LA. My cousin lives there. I stayed with him for like 6 weeks 2 years ago. It's beautiful. I love it. It's expensive, but it's bloody beautiful. Ha! speaking of expensive, I imagine New York, like London, would be shit expensive and Boston might not be. So a lot of it depends on the money situation as well, and if there's any people out there. But at the moment, again, just because it's vivid and I can remember what it looks like, we're going to go for New York City. Would you rather have no family? Who or have no... Well, this is a depressive one, isn't it, really? We're going to go... The mouse is already there. We're going to go with have no friends. Because family is the backbone. But having said that, friends are also the backbone. But family is your own flesh and blood, if I can say that. Flesh and blood is what family is. And friends, you can pick and choose them, can't you, really? And family, you're stuck with them, as the old saying goes. So... yeah, we're gonna go with no friends. Would you rather eat your hands and feet or eat your whole dad? These questions are absolutely cracking. Right, so let's break it down. Let's break it down. If you ate your own dad, and the whole of him, might I add, one, you'd be full, but more to the point, you would have committed a murder, and you're now a cannibal. No one wants to hang out with them. All right, no one in their right mind wants to hang out with them. So eat your hands and feet. You're getting nutritious food. You're kind of a cannibal, but you're a self-cannibal, so you've got deniability right there. You've got no hands and feet, but your dad will still be alive, and he can tell you all the stories about when he had to choose, would you rather eat your hands and feet or eat your whole dad? So we're gonna go with that one. And 67% of you people agree with me. Woohoo! Would you rather always drive under the speeding limit or always drive over the speeding limit? I am gonna click on, this is a no-brainer, this. Always drive under the speeding limit, because I don't know how it works. No, I do kind of how it works. Basically, in England, we have, on the motorway, we have 3 lanes, right? So the inside lane is for the slow bastards, the middle lane is for overtaking the slow bastards, and the outside lane is the go faster lane, the fast lane or whatever, is for overtaking the 2 other lanes. In America, correct me if I'm wrong, but in America on highways, you can just stick to your own lane and go and undertake. We call it undertaking. So if a guy was in the middle lane, I'm not swearing at you, kind of, but I am. But if a guy was in the middle lane and you were in the slow lane and you overtook him, that is called undertaking, and I think it may be illegal as well, because it's a bad move on your part kind of thing. So I think with highways and maybe other motorways / roads in other countries, that isn't a thing. You can just undertake for shits and giggles. You can just basically hop lanes and do whatever you like. Whereas in this country and other countries, I imagine, you have to do the outside lane to overtake. Anyway, what my dumbass is trying to say is, if you were in this country, you just stay in the speed limit, go in the left-hand lane, and just watch everyone go past you. Go, bye-bye now, take care, at least I'm not speeding. That was my other option, don't you know, Dave? Prick. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for that one, because it's 56, really? Is that all? Bloody hell, alright. I'm thinking it logically in terms of health and safety, rather than it's gonna be really fast, and you know what I mean? Like, time and a place to go fast, like on a racetrack, but I'm thinking of, like, everyday life is what I'm thinking of, so that's my reasoning, and I'm sticking with it. Would you rather dress like people would hundreds of years ago, or dress like a person from the future? No, I was gonna say how are we dressing from the future? Is it stylish? Even if it's not, I'd still like to be from the future than living in the past. Always look forward is my motto. Don't dwell on the shit in the past. You've done it. It's done. It's in the history books. Fucking move on. But yeah. Having said that, a banana hammock might be in fashion in the future. It might be a banana hammock with tassels and lights around the edges. Ain't no one want to see that on anyone, really, if we're thinking about it. So maybe I chose the wrong one, but 72% of people do agree with me, so we'll go with that one. I'm thinking Back to the Future shit, like Marty McFly in Back to the Future. Don't know what else I meant by Back to the Future shit. So I'm sticking with it. Would you rather have a stomach ache or have a headache? I'd rather have a stomach ache, I think, because my mum suffers from migraines. Gladly, touch wood. Sorry if it banged everything on the desk, like the microphone and the camera here. But my mum suffers from severe migraines. And although it doesn't say migraines, I've never had one, is what I was touching wood about. They're not pleasant, really, in the slightest. Whereas stomach aches, you can generally take an antacid or something, or something like that, and then it can maybe go away. Whereas with a headache / migraine, headaches can go with like ibuprofen and shit like that. But migraines, ain't no one got a cure for that yet, I don't think. There's things to ease it off, but as far as like pissing it away, whew, there's nothing, I don't think. So, stomachache, I think I'm going to go for on that one. And 48% agree with me. Alright, well, a lot of it depends on the severity of it. If it's like a retching stomach retch that's going to like, that's going to make you throw up every 5 seconds, or like a little, oh, my head hurts, then I'd obviously go for that. But it all depends on how, it all depends about the severity of the situation. Never mind. Balls! And for the final one, if you could only do one of these in your lifetime, would you rather find true love or cure cancer? Now, I ain't the smartest tool in the forgotten shed. I'm not gonna lie. I know that. The chances of me curing cancer are about as likely as me being good in a YouTube video. So, so it's never gonna happen. So I'd probably leave that and let someone else cure. See, I can't. I'm not even smart enough to pronounce the word cure. I can't. No. Your Honor, case set and match right there. So yeah, I'd probably just let a smarter Alec do that. One who may not be interested in finding love because he's got his right hand. Having said that, I too have my right hand. So that could give me all the loving I need. Although it won't be my true love, will it? You'll be second best, mate, is what you'll be. And then that way I can cure cancer. But I could go around with a t-shirt saying I cured cancer. This is a difficult one, this is a very difficult one. What would you do? I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably bollocks to it. I'm gonna cure cancer. And on that note, guys, I am gonna leave that one there. So that's Would You Rather. I've never played that game before, but I might play it again. It's quite good having a discussion with yourself. It's like talking to yourself, only smarter. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye. Oh, right, no, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so we'll just do that a little bit. Oh, bloody uneven. Oh shit, I'm sorry, we'll correct that for you, Dave. So we'll just do that. Should I go